I'm Anna Hedendal and I make this film because I'm a horse breeder and I have a foal at a Swedish auction. His name is Baronen LVST, which means El Barone in Swedish, and his letters afterwards means Lövsta star. His mother was number 7 at the 3-year-old test in the whole of Sweden, so she was doing really well. She's now 5 and this is her first offspring. My horsey background is that I loved horses from the very first start. I went to the local stable and that was race horses, and I learned a lot about how to take care of horses. And after I finished school, I went to Ireland, where I worked with hunters, riding school and breeding thoroughbreds. I bought my first horse when I was at the university in Uppsala, where I studied to Master of Agriculture. I bought her as a future breeding mare, and unfortunately she didn't really get any foals. I tried 3 years, but she was unlucky. I used Cardento during his first year, so I was kind of into top quality breeding at that time as well. The mare had won the Swedish 6-year-old championships in 1988. Her name was Chattanooga and she was by Ambassador Hertigen Magnat. And with horses, I love the beauty of horses. I love the personality and the intelligence of horses. And I always think that a really good horse is something really beautiful. I have a picture in my head of what I like and what I want and what the perfect horse looks like. After I finished university, I got a job as a teacher at the National Trotting School. I have been educating people in the horse business for 25 years at least. So I have a good network and I have good people helping me. My passion about breeding has led me to conferences and to international meetings, and I'm so happy to have all this knowledge around me. In 2012, I was the first ever person working as a horse ombudsman, and that was for the Swedish Trotting Association. I did my master thesis about animal behavior. I looked at thoroughbreds and trotting horses and tried to find out disturbed behaviors and how the environment infected on that. And that was published in a journal of animal science, and we went to an international conference. In 2012, I also started a group of breeders or riders. I found that we could do so much more with young horses here in Jämtland where I live. Thought that if veterinarians, masters of science in breeding and in animal husbandry and riders and other people interested in breeding horses or taking care of young horses, if we could work together, we could do so much better. And we can help each other because we need help from each other. We got money from Leader, and we started to go to Gothenburg Horse Show, and we went to Equitana, the world's largest horse festival, and we went to all the big studs in Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, and then we got to go to Cannes, to the World Equestrian Games. And we also got to Deauville to look at the stallions and to the young horse tests in Saint-Lô. We met so many breeders, we got so many contacts. And from this group we have Astrid Borg with her Silver Kazam, for example. We also have Fridsem, Jessica Larsson. Lisa Nilsson has also had a foal in this auction. If I tell you a little bit about Baronen's pedigree, his mother, Mimrike, is by Click and Cash, who has so many really good offsprings. She was number 7 in Sweden with 9.5 in show jumping, and I think she had straight 8s the rest. And she qualified for the final in Flyinge, but for me it was 1,000 kilometers. And that's why I'm not going with a foal, because it's too far, I think. And I applied to LVST and I got accepted. And that's for 3-star top quality mares. When it comes to El Barone, I really found him spot on what I was looking for. I love the way he jumps. I love his expression, his color, his size, everything. Especially for my bloodline, since I've been looking for a stallion with Libero H blood. I talked to Jacques Reimischer when he came to Falsterbo. I think that Libero H will be really good for this mare. My best horse is probably known as Bubadoo. He is by Boobaloo VDL and out of Verrike. Bubadoo, he has been doing international show jumping for nearly 3 years. And as a 5-year-old, he was without faults in every start he made. And he was among the top 30 best horses in France. And as a 6-year-old, he won 3 competitions out of 12, I think. And he now has changed rider again, and they are doing well. He went clear last weekend in 1:30, and he's been doing his first Grand Prix with this young rider. Bubadoo, he started his journey as a foal. I had 2,500 views on my film of him jumping in the field. His hind legs were to die for. As a 2.5-year-old, he came second in Eklunda Open. And that was when the fences team was there, and they picked him out, and they came to me afterwards and said, we want him in our auctions. I had a lot of offers when I had him. He was really so good. My trainer, Lasse Berglund, has said that Mimrike, the mother of this foal I have for sale, she has been better every time I have practiced with her. And we expected her to win Eklunda Open, but she was a bit tense at the day, and she was the first one out of placing. I'm not a big breeder. I put lots of time into each foal. I follow them and I let them decide what step to take next. I have horses that have confidence, that are great personalities, and they know how to use their feet, because they have been up and down my hills. They have been running in the forest here since they were foals, and I know how to feed them and I know how to treat them, so I get the best out of them. I usually have them together with other young horses and in flocks as much as I can, and outside, even if it's a meter of snow, and we keep on being outside as much as we can. I also give them free amounts of silage or hay and lots of straw bedding. I travel with them because we live on the countryside, so we go to indoor arenas to show jump, to loose gallop, and to train with other horses. I have friends coming here to help me, and I have my sons helping me. Training for a foal show or something else is just something that you need to do, and that's how the horses learn how to behave and how to stand our treatments with showers and brushing and picking up feet and everything like that. And what I look for when I breed a horse is the beauty, the power, and the good temperament of happy horses doing what they're bred for. I keep filming quite a lot, and I put it out on my YouTube channel or my Instagram, so you will probably be able to follow my horses if you look way back in my social medias. To me, breeding is science. I love the statistics. I love nerding in all the facts that I can find about the results in shows, in competitions. I love nerding, looking at YouTube films and seeing trends. And it is also art. I have been using my feeling. My gut tells me if it's a yes or a no. And every time I look at show jumping, I have the horse tailix ready. I always look at the breeding, the pedigree, the lines, the fact, the backgrounds, the dam lines, the black type, everything like that. So trust me, I've done my homework. Well, it starts raining and I think I should go in and make this film now. So I hope to see you. I will be at the auction, not with my horse, because I don't do 2,000 kilometers with a 5-year-old mare and have a firstborn foal. I can't do that. I'm sorry, but you can meet me and talk to me. I would love to meet you at the auction at Flyinge.